Mr Bletcher's been on since lockdown, teaching us things so we don't feel down. Mr Bletcher and his online homeschool. He's teaching all subjects so we're up to date. He knows if he does this then we'll all be great. Mr Bletcher and his online homeschool. Kids are all watching and eager to learn. We love Mr Bletcher, he's making it fun. Mr Bletcher and his online homeschool.
Good morning, it's Thursday. It's the last episode of this week because tomorrow is V-Day. It's a bank holiday, lots of celebration, obviously in our homes and in our gardens, but it will be a great day. Now, going to start as we usually start. It's time for your brain teaser. Let's go. On to literacy now, and literacy we're going to have a spelling week. So every day I'm going to give you a list of spellings, and what I need you to do is have a practice of those spellings, and each day I'd like to you to use each spelling correctly in a sentence. So your spellings for today are the following. Moving on to maths, you know a lot about acute angles, obtuse angles and reflex angles. So we're going to have some test style questions for you. Yeah, see what you know, see if you're good enough, okay? That's what we're going to do. So your test questions will appear bit by bit. It is your job to try and work these out. Have you got what it takes? Let's see.
Good afternoon everyone, I hope you're keeping safe and well. Today for art I've decided we are going to make sock bunnies. So if you're interested and you want to stay and make a sock bunny, keep watching and I'll show you how. Alright, so what we're going to need to start is a glass and a half of rice, a sock, a pair of scissors, some ribbon, elastic bands and a black pen. Right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the 2 glasses of rice. I thought this would be easier, mind the sock. It's the only one I could find because I've stopped making the fluffy ones. Alright, so the first thing we do is we start filling the sock. So what we have to do first is put your sock over your glass and tip it. Okay? Simple. That's one emptied. Again, put your sock over your glass, tip. I think this is the easiest way to actually get all your rice in the sock without spilling it. And make sure that's all in. Right, move your glasses. Okay, what you need to do is really push down on that rice to make it kind of like a ball. Okay, something like that. That should be enough to make. Right, what you need to do is, just to start with, tie an elastic in the top because you're going to be turning this over. You don't want the rice falling back out. So the first thing you need to do is gather little round bit there. This is going to be the bunny's tail. So gather that little round bit with his little tail and wrap the elastic round quite tight so it stays. Okay, can you see? That's his tail. Alright, next we're going to start on his body. So what I want you to do is find where you think his head might be. Don't make it too small. If you make it too small, it's up here. It's going to look strange. So make sure you take quite a bit from the bottom to make a decent sized head. Okay, not got to be as big as the body, it's got to be a fair size. Next, elastic band over the top. If it gets a bit tight, ask your grown up to do your elastic band. You think it's going to snap. Alright, so now we've got that. Can you see? It's taking shape. Alright, unfasten this elastic at the top. In fact, you can leave it on, but now make it tighter. Let's do that again. So now you've got his head. You need to bunch it up so it's really smooth on his face. And then tie it back on. Make it tight. Okay, make it tight so it's quite firm when you've finished. Alright, his head moves a little bit as well. When you've done that, what you're left with is the top part of the sock. Okay, moving a bit of rice, look. Where's it coming from? Let some rice out. I'll just empty that out. That's because I let a bit of rice escape. Okay. Don't matter. Alright, so we're there. This bit is the top of the sock. So what you need to do now is, if you're confident with scissors, then you can do it yourself. But if not, ask a grown-up to cut it for you. So I'm going to show you from this way. So that's the back. I'm turning it back to the front. I'm turning his ears that way. Alright? So see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to cut that bit off the top. Okay, so I've taken that bit of the sock off, and then all you need to do is angle your scissors from corner to make that kind of shape so it looks like a pair of ears. So you're really cutting that bit out in the middle. If you can't do that, get your grown up to do it. But you need to be closer to where your elastic is, so it flops down. Okay. Alright, so you end up with quite tight. If you can. If you can't do the bow, in fact I'll show you how to do a bow. Loop it first in one hand and loop it in the other. Cross them over. Tuck that one inside. The neat top, I'm going to put a little bow in the top of the bunny's head. She's cute. again, loop, loop, cross it over and tuck it in the hole and bring it back up. It's quite difficult doing this one, I can't really see. Right, then. Trim. Okay, so now I've got that. So then what you need to do is, when you've finished and you've got all your fancy bits on, is a little eye, and what you're going to do there is put a cross. And that's your sock. Bunny. Finished. I hope you enjoyed making the sock bunny. You can actually use them for a doorstop because I have tried. But they are cute anyway, just to have in your room. If you do decide you want to make some, it'd be nice if you could put them on Mr Bletcher's Home School so I can see some of them. That's quite nice when I see things you've made. And I'll see you next week for Arts and Crafts.
So it's now time for some shout outs, but before we bring our shout outs for this week, a little reminder, on Monday, that's the day, it's losing track of days. On Monday is our 25th milestone show, and we're celebrating by you guys sending in your teaching clips. That's right, you are the teacher for our 25th episode. We've had some wonderful examples and even more have arrived today. So thank you if you sent one of those in. If you want to get involved, send in your teaching videos at the usual places. We've got some amazing content that I'm so excited to show you on Monday. Now, moving on. We've got some shout outs and we've got quite a few. So we'll start with Jake. Jake, you've had a go at one of our brain teasers over the last few weeks. Here it is. You did a brilliant job and you worked it out really quickly. So well done to Jake. Next we have Maya. Maya, you sent in so much work on angles this week. You really know what you're doing when it comes to angles. You've sent in so many examples. I'm really pleased with what you've done. So well done, Maya. Moving on, melting chocolate is the order at Isabel's house. She's been working on changing states and she's done it in the yummiest way possible by changing the state of chocolate from a solid to a liquid. And I bet you put your finger in the bowl, yeah, and you licked it. Sorry, everyone tries it, and I know you wouldn't have been able to resist that. Moving on, Emily, you had visitors. Not the usual type of visitors either. It was these ducks that arrived at your front. Thankfully, those ducks were observing social distancing. So well done to the ducks. A shout out for you too. But Emily, thank you for sharing that image. It made me giggle. Thank you very much. Moving on to Declan. Declan, you've done some science experiments at home and you've made these crystals. How cool are they? Wow. Really impressed with that, Declan. I'm going to actually research how to do that because that looks amazing. Next, we have Oliver and Paige. You tried the cooking. You tried 2 different recipes with it and you said they were both scrumptious. So well done for having a go at the chocolate brownie popcorn recipe. Well done to you. Moving on, someone who's tried another recipe from last week was Harry. Made this wonderful Jaffa cake. Huge thing, absolutely massive. Well done. Even the way you cut that was at a lovely angle, and that was our work on angles. So you've clearly been listening, Harry. Well done to you. James, you've had a go bit of cooking at home. You have had a go with the brownie popcorn recipe, and you said it was delicious too. So well done, James, and thank you for the other work that you sent in. You're doing a great job. Next up, we have a bit of art, because we've got quite a creative house. Next, we have Amber. She's done some pot painting, and it looks absolutely amazing. The amount of care you've put into that makes that wonderful. I'm sure that will look great on your windowsill. Get a nice potted flower in there. It will be wonderful. Macy, you've had a go at the eye artwork, and you've produced this wonderful, realistic picture of an eye. So well done to you. And finally, we have the work of Jessica. You've had a go at the eye work as well, and you've done a wonderful job. Absolutely amazed with what you've all been able to produce this week. So well done, everyone. All that's left now, we've done our shout-outs, is for me to say have a safe and wonderful extended weekend. and we'll see you on Monday for our very, very special episode. Again, thanks for watching. If you aren't already, get subscribed. See you later.
In our houses we mistake, always dreaming so great. But Mr. Bletcher saves the day at Mr. Bletcher's. Mr. Bletcher's Home. Family quizzes on Friday, shout outs for every day. Founders to come your way at Mr. Bletcher's. Mr. Bletcher's